Who doesn't love dragons? Ever since I was a kid, I loved dragons. Giant flying, fire-breathing lizards. What's not to love? Where there was a dragon in a movie? Hell yeah, at least I'm gonna check it out for the dragon, you know. Dragons in movies are very cool, but dragon-based movies are very rare. Dragonheart, Reign of Fire, and then there's Eragon, a movie based on a book that should have been legendary because the books are amazing. But the movie just could have been so good. It could have been so good. But they just threw all the good stuff away and just went the easy way out and just... So that was a fail. But not even Eragon can compare to the greatest failure of my high school years. Dragon Wars. Dear God. When the trailer came out for this, I thought this was going to be the greatest movie ever. It was just dragons just laying waste to this city, and this whole chosen one thing. I mean, it looked cliche as hell, but it looked so awesome. But, you can have, a very simple, very generic plot. But as long as you make it entertaining, that's fine. Sometimes. It just depends on what it is. But at least have some talent behind it. Because the acting in this movie is absolute shit. The people who did this just... Okay. You know Power Rangers? Alright, take Power Rangers. The overtopness of the acting and just put it in a movie where you should have talent, good acting, genuine emotions. Just make it believable. Just make it believable. But they took the Power Rangers aspect and put it in here and told the actors just to have no emotion at all, be completely stupid about it, and just not even try. It's pathetic. And it absolutely ruins this movie, which has some cool ass CGI and fights and dragons, all the stuff you came to see the movie for. But the stupid storyline and the heinous acting just drags this film into the toilet and just flushes it down the drain. This could have been really cool. If you put some talented actors in this, at least a few of them, and just did some good with this would have been a cool ass movie. And even then, this is supposedly groundbreaking CG, and I love it when it integrate CGI and practical effects. There's a shitty scene where, the evil Amugi eats this elephant, and it's a practical effect. It is a shitty practical effect. You've done all this work into this CGI monstrosity, but you can't even afford to put a good animatronic elephant, much less, just get an actual elephant to lay down on the ground, just paint some, pretend blood on it, and then have just something that looks okay and it's just not well done. And there's a scene where this tank dragon just stomps on this person. It looks fake as shit. When all the other CG, it looks really good sometimes. And I can applaud some of it. Some of the fight scenes when the dragons are going at the helicopters, the final fight scene. I can watch the final fight scene on its own because it's legitimately cool. It's a legitimately awesome thing to witness. I don't need to see the rest of the movie because it's all garbage because of the acting. It's just... Why even go into detail when you can't even muster the courage to sit through these painful performances by these people? Cut out all the dialogue, all the people, all the stupid Power Ranger shit. I mean, okay, I'm sorry. Power Rangers, you have your own thing. It can be a lot of fun. And Jason David Frank is a cool ass dude. I met him. He's awesome. I'm just saying that the acting here is Power Rangers times 20, including the human villains in this. Oh god. I mean, Divatox has a bajillion times more dignity and menacingness than these guys. Oh god. Acting's horrible. Story's stupid. Characters, garbage. CGI, good. Really good at sometimes. Horrible integrating with the real things and practical effects, which are shitty practical effects. What do I think of this movie? I can only give this movie a 2 out of 10. I even own it. I just bought it because it's so horrible with its acting that you just have to witness it for yourself. Honestly, just check it out once. Just check it out once for yourself and see how terrible this acting is. But at least you'll get some cool dragon action out of it. I will give it that. There was some cool shit in this movie. But if you had just combined that with some actual talent, this could have been a good movie. But as is garbage. This has been a Way Fast review, and we'll see you next time on Team Epic Falls.